Inbound. Kill confirmed. Charges. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Shot out. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
Today we're going to set up a class for the R870 based on the gun stats. Let's get started. The R870 is a pump-action shotgun that fires a burst of pellets per trigger pull. This firing style allows for one-shot kills at close range, but causes a dramatic damage fall-off at longer ranges. The R870 is ranked number 2 in damage and range behind the KSG. It fares better in accuracy, holding the number 1 spot among shotguns. As you can see, the R870 reloads by individual shell, taking approximately 0.3 seconds per shell. Since we'll mostly be hip firing with this gun, I think a laser sight will be a useful attachment. Let's check the gun's kill rate. At close range, the R870 can kill in one shot. If you're not right on target, it may take 2 shots. At medium range, this gun takes 2 to 3 shots to kill. Note that since this gun fires multiple pellets, kill rates can vary depending on your accuracy. At long range for this weapon, it can take up to 5 shots to kill. Finally, at very long range, you will not receive any hit markers and miss the target entirely. Knowing this, we'll build our class around close range combat. Alright, so we have the R870. The first attachment is going to be laser sight. Laser sight makes your shots more accurate while hip firing. For this class, laser sight is going to be a necessity. For the second attachment, we're going to use long barrel. Long barrel slightly increases the overall range and damage range for this weapon. In lieu of long barrel, you could equip the suppressor. You then exchange range for stealth, receiving an equal range penalty instead of a boost. For the first perk, we're going to use Ghost. You have to play sort of stealthy with this shotgun, avoiding open spaces and long lines of sight. So Ghost is a really great perk to use when you need to get places without the enemy knowing your location. For the second perk, we're going to equip perk 2 Greed. Then we want to use Fast Hands and Scavenger. Fast Hands will allow us to throw tacticals and lethals quicker, reducing the time that you're vulnerable. Scavenger will replenish our ammo, tacticals, and lethals, allowing us to stick with our strategy. An alternate setup here will be Toughness. If you find it hard to stay on target while getting shot, equip Toughness and it'll allow you to stay on target and have a better chance of getting a one-shot kill. For perk 3, I like Extreme Conditioning. Since we don't have a suppressor, we need to get the kill and get out of the area as fast as possible, and Extreme Conditioning will help us do that. For lethal and tactical grenades, it's your personal preference. I personally like C4 and concussions for this class. C4 is the strongest explosive, and concussions will slow your enemies down so they can't track you and you can catch up with them quickly. Alright, looks like we're ready to move on to strategy. The R870 does well on smaller maps like Hijack. You can also do well on maps that have a lot of small rooms and tight areas like Slums, Plaza, or Standoff. Starting off, you want to avoid running in the open areas of the map. Take a route through small rooms and tight areas that will allow you to kill your opponents up close and with one shot. Avoid engaging enemies at medium range. It will take about 5 shots to kill from this distance. Instead, either stun them and get closer or draw them into a small area where you can finish them with one hit. The most important strategy I can give you about the R870 is to take your time to get on target. In close quarters, you have the advantage, unless you're going against another shotgun. So if they hit you first, it doesn't matter. As long as you're quick and on target, more often than not, you'll win the gun battle. Basically, don't sacrifice accuracy for fire rate in a small area. Since this gun reloads ammo individually, you can cancel the reload action between shells by hitting the sprint button or triangle on the PS3. This way you can get back into the action quickly with the shells you have loaded already. Sometimes you won't get the one-shot kill at close quarters, so it's good practice to strafe around your enemies so you have time to pump another shell in and finish them off. A lot of times you have to make a decision on whether to hip fire or aim down sights. Generally at close range, you want to hip fire because it's faster and you're more mobile. But sometimes you might have an enemy behind cover or at a distance between close range and medium range. Here you want to aim down sights to get the highest possible accuracy to ensure the kill. But in ADS, you give up rotation speed, mobility, so you are slower in tracking your target, so you have to be aware of that. Finally, if you have to run into an open space, lead with a flash or concussion. This will give you time to run through if an enemy is in the area. Also, if you find an enemy out of range or running with a group, try using your C4 to get the kill. That's all I have. Use this class and have fun. I'll see you next week. Bye.